Hi, my name is Ariel Halevi, and I wrote You're Not Moving Slow Enough. Remember when we were kids and we would play around with the idea of what superpower would we want, being invisible, flying? For me, it was always about the ability to read other people's minds. I felt if I could do that, I would basically control the world. When I grew up, though, it dawned on me that being able to read minds isn't all that great. I mean, after all, what does it help me if I know the person in front of me doesn't agree with me or doesn't even like me, but there's nothing I can do about it? And that's when I realized that persuasion and the ability to influence other people, the ability to shape minds, not read them, is so much more powerful. And the good news is that's actually a possible skill. It's available. We can develop it. That's what this book is all about, except what this book will not be talking about is the regular old strategies of how do I build a killer argument? How do I pull out the right fact at the right time? How do I navigate the other person through non-rational Jedi mind tricks and persuasion? They're all great things to know how to do, but there's something more important. And there's something that I have noticed over the past 15 years is almost completely overlooked. And that is not the IQ in persuasion, but the EQ in persuasion. Not how smart I am, but how developed my emotional intelligence is. And specifically, what is the link between my ability to delay gratification, not to satisfy an immediate need in a conversation, and my chances of actually influencing somebody I'm talking with? That is what this book is about. And what you're going to find in this book is something that was quite amazing for me to discover as well. The other person, their opposing ideology, their conflicting opinion, the policy that they want to do that we don't agree with, those are not the greatest obstacles to our ability to influence them. No, we are. There are behavioral tendencies that are very frequent to almost everybody that actually lower our chances to convince other people to want to listen to us and to actually adopt our point of view. I call these gratification traps. And every time we fall into one of them, we've lowered our chances of convincing people. So in this book, I'm going to first introduce you to these three types of gratification traps. We're going to learn how to identify them and how to avoid them. How to avoid them will be a function of 5 principles that I will share with you. So, if you're a manager, what this book will do for you is it will help you get your team to do what you want and what you're asking them to do, not because they have to, not because you have authority over them, but because they want to. If you're in sales, what this book will help you do is get the other person to like you and to want to work with you even before they've considered your product on pricing, features, quality, delivery time, and so on. If you're politically active, what this book will help you do is make sure that you are able to convince people not because you are right, but because you are smart in how you engage with them, off and online. But more than anything, I think what this book offers all of us is the ability to enjoy a better quality of life. Because if you think about it, how much of the tension in our lives is stemming from uncomfortable friction and interaction with people around us, from arguments and conversations that we walk away from tired and frustrated? It doesn't have to be that way. The more you'll be able to avoid these 3 gratification traps, the less stress you'll have in your life, and the more pleasant your engagements will be with people around you, even around very sensitive issues. So, I hope you enjoy the book. I'd love to hear from you what you think about it, and I look forward to seeing you again. Good luck.